Going to do a quick little demo today for you, teach you how to get this, either a core shot and or a secondary color on the tail on your 4.1 inch Preybait. So here's how we do it. Okay, to show you how I got the effect that I just showed you, first off, of course, you need the 4.1 inch Preybait, or if you want to do the 5.6, whatever size you're looking for. So just slap that together. I always do the top nut first and keep that tight, and I go loose with the bottom one, because if I ever get any air issues, it's usually with the venting on the bottom. So I keep that one really loose. Then I have this, just an aluminum rod I cut down, and I sharpen the point up a little bit, so I can just take that and drop that right in there. Next we need the plastic, so we'll get the gloves on. And you want a clear plastic, of course, or translucent, something you can see through. Otherwise, what's the point of doing it if you can't see your core shot? Unless, of course, you're doing it just for the different color of the tail in the back, which this is really quite dual purpose for that. So fit right in there. Everything's been preheated before, so you don't have to be bored with waiting for all that to go down. And that's step one. As you notice, when I dropped that rod in, it didn't matter. Since I sharpened it, it kind of seats itself right into place where it needs to be. And then when you put the injector in, it kind of self-centers itself. So we'll let that rest, let it cool off, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. Okay, so we've cooled off a little bit. Let's demold. See what we came up with here. I like to spin it because I think it gets a cleaner break. So I have to take a razor blade to separate the sprue from the bait all the time. And you see, we're pretty well centered. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that rod is centered real well. And I just realized I made a huge mistake. I should have lubed this first. I did not lube it. So I'm going to twist that while it's still in there. Get that to come out. Yeah, I should have lubed that. That may cause issues, but we'll find out. So there we go. Now, even though I didn't expect the tail to fill, the tail still filled, even with that rod sitting in there. That's just a testament to how good this mold is. So I probably shouldn't have taken that off, but what I'm going to do then is I'm going to look on here, and I can see right about this point is where that vent is. So I'm going to cut it real close to there. So I'm going to put that back in there. Should have probably left it in there. I'm going to cut it right about where that vent is, or leave a mark there. And that tail is going away because we're going to use a different color. So let me mount this back up in here. Should have probably just left that in there, but alright. All is good. Now I'm looking here. We also have a nice opening there for the plastic to flow through. That's also what we want. So we'll get everything laid back in place. I'm going to warm up the second color that I'm going to shoot through here that I want as the core shot and or my tail color. Glove up as usual. And I'm guessing this is probably 345. That's darn near exactly what I want to be at. And I'm going to push down very hard on this. I'm going to hold it just for a few seconds. Come up. I'm telling you, I love the bass tackle injectors. If you have any doubts if they are worth the price, trust me, they are worth every penny. I've tried 2 or 3 other brands. In my opinion, these are numero uno. Now, I have not tried the N2 injectors. I hear those are really good also. But if there's anybody else out there that has any other injectors that they're making, you get what you pay for. Alright, we'll be back when this is ready to demold. Okay, it is probably close enough to demold time, so let's see how we did. And there you go. Now, I do notice the rod wasn't perfectly centered on that. I could have done better there. But you do see the core shot run through there. And again, we got the effect we wanted. We got that different color tail. As you see, there is no issues with cold cracking or anything going on there. And we still get that really cool effect. I mean, it's not bad. It's not shabby at all. But it just adds to the versatility of this bait and what you're able to do with it. Now, I might have held... Actually, here's what we can do. You see how there's some yellow up here? The beauty of that is you can actually peel that right off. If you get it before it has time to set, you can sometimes peel that off. Alright, not today. But anyway, I held a little too much pressure. Some of the plastic got pushed around. Still, I'm going to fish that bait. I don't mind at all. So, if you're looking at doing a little bit of variety, a little something different with your 4.1 inch Preybait or your 5.6 inch Preybait, this is another thing out there that you can do with it. Thanks for watching. Don't subscribe. I'm not your dad. I can't tell you what to do. But thanks for watching.